Trail runners, you're signed up for Kali River Ultra. This is so fantastic. So woohoo! I am doing this race brief video because I have received so many emails from anxious, excited, nervous little trail runners. Probably you're one of them and that's why you're watching it. It's like, oh, what do I do for like meeting my relay member? Where do I collect my race number? How does this all work? The amount of emails I have received is crazy. So to help make it super easy, I thought let's just jump on and do a video and I can talk you through it because this is going to be one of the most incredible events that you're part of this year. And it's such an achievement. You are going to remember this race for like the rest of your life. You're doing either the 100, the 55, or you're part of a relay, doing a mixed number combination of things. So I'm here to talk to you and to tell you, woohoo! Thank you so much for being part of it. The team at PTS is so excited to cheer you on. And we have been working so hard to make this event possible. So one thing that we have done is we created a really comprehensive event brief website. We created a whole brand new website to help solve all of your little questions. So there are many tabs on that website. So if you have not seen that and you're only like hearing about this for the first time, you definitely need to get on that website and check it out. Second, we created a PDF document. Laith did, shout out to him, that has all the info that you need as well. If you want it in one long page, there's like 26 pages that you can save that to your phone. You can send that to your crew or whoever's cheering you on and cares about you and wants to know what you're up to, and they can be part of it as well. A big shout out to Patty Palin, who has done a website for you as well with all the mandatory gear requirements. And we will get into mandatory gear in this video. Also, big shout out to Hammer. I received gels today from them and we've got the electrolyte. So that's going to be at the aid stations to help fuel you along this journey. So some things that you need to know. We've got Rego, and again, feel free to watch this at like speed 2x and just have a bit of a laugh. I'm sure you're probably quite excited and potentially nervous. You probably haven't been running that much this week because you've been in taper mode. So just watch this at 2x and have a bit of a laugh because this is fun. You signed up to do this and it's going to be such a great experience. So getting back on track, Rego, you can come collect your race number at the library on Friday night. So that will be open from 5 to 7:30. We'll be set up there. It will be very visible. And you come and you collect your race number. You can ask any questions. I'm also giving a race brief that next morning. So Rego, that next morning, we only have a few competitors that won't be joining us, so it's only open for a 15-minute window from 5:30 a.m. till 5:45. At 5:45, I will be giving the full race brief right before you head off on your adventure, which is so exciting. I cannot wait for this. Whew! So before your race brief, before your race starts, I will give the briefing at 5:45, 6 a.m., you're running 100 kilometers. Then for the 50K and the relay team, Rego opens again at 7 a.m. at the Kali Visitor Center. So the run for the relay and the 100 kilometer starts at the Kali Visitor Center. Big shout out to Kali Visitor Center. Thank you for having us. On that map, on that competitor brief, I've put little spots where toilets are because this is always the big question at an event. Where do I go to the toilet? So open that and where do you get coffee? And those two kind of go hand in hand. So I've put links, I've put little pins on that map where all the toilets are and the places that you can get coffee before your run starts. So now relay 50, 7 a.m. Visitor Center, you can collect your race number if you did not collect it yet. 50 kilometer, you head to Soldiers Park. that is the finish line. That is where you will park your car. No cars are allowed at the visitor center to be parked, so do not park your car at the visitor center. Again, in this brief, there was heaps of info on where to park your car. So also, 50 kilometer, you catch the bus at 8:30. The bus leaves at 8:30 that takes you to the dam wall, which is where you start your event. There is no check-in at the dam wall. There is no check-in at the dam wall. If you do not come to Reggio on Friday night, you must come to the visitor center at 7 a.m. Relay runners, you will have this race belt. So you will put this race belt on, you will run your little leg, and then when you go to change with someone, you will take this off, you will hand this over. Please be mindful to make sure that you go over the timing mats and your bib gets red, so that way people can follow where you are. So, following where you are, we have links to all of these places where your friends, family, people can follow the dot along. We've got this on the website. I will include a link for you. Course marking. You will follow the blue flagging tape. You are on the Wilman-Billiot Trail that has course signage. You will also see the blue flagging tape approximately every 500 meters. That is your confidence marker. So you're running along. Yep, there's my confidence. You keep going. We are also putting our PTS orange arrows out on course, and an arrow is pointing you direction. At our live race brief, I'll have these little props for you to see. It's very clear and very straightforward once you're out there. Mandatory gear, we will be checking this at Reggio. You must show everything in your mandatory gear. The rain jacket is 99% required. I will do the final confirmation, but it is looking like we may get rain. It is mandatory for the 100K and the 50K to carry this. It's a long day out there, and so I will do the final confirmation, but please be prepared to have it. And your thermal, please be prepared to carry that as well. So we've got our course marking. We've got how to get your crew around. Relay runners, we have put clear driving instructions for your crew to get around to each transition point. This year, you are all going to be driving around together, which is like one of the most fun things about being on a relay team anyways, because you're kind of all together. And in the Facebook group, there have been many comments about like, just make sure you have your jumper. Speaking of jumpers, how good does this one look? And the warm little beanie. We've got like, Kathy, a big shout out to you. Thank you so much for helping us out with these. So yes, we've got like really cool hoodies for you over the weekend as well. So there is so much excitement with it. We've got transitions that are going to be really clear when you get there. We have designated parking for you at these transitions as well. And we've got really awesome Wahoo crew that are going to help you out when you get to the transition. They'll point you with parking. Just give them a like, woohoo, when you're there, and they're pointing you where to park. And also they'll help our solo runners with topping up their drink bottles and all of that stuff that happens. All of your race numbers are live now. Again, go to the website so then you can see what number you're allocated, what your little race number is, so you can pop that onto your drop bag. You do not have to have a drop bag. However, you have the option to have drop bags at pretty much all of the transitions. I'm talking to the solo runner, so that is your option to have your drop bag there. And we'll have the PTS crew helping you find your drop bag. So I think I've answered pretty much all of the questions that I've gotten, but if you still have more questions, please jump in that social group. That's what it's for. Everyone's excited and they're looking forward to this event just as much as you are. It is so awesome. It is a stunning course, and it is going to be really good weather no matter what happens. So I cannot wait to cheer you on Saturday at Kali River Ultra. And then on Sunday, we've got presentations at the Sound Shell at 10 a.m. So you'll run your run, then you'll come to the finish, hang out, you'll cheer on other runners, and then you'll get to go home and rest, and then come back that next morning and have another party and relive all of those memories and continue chatting about how much fun you had and how awesome it was. One more thing is high-vis vest and head torch. You are required to carry that from 4 p.m. 4 p.m. you're required to carry that, have that on you, because 6 p.m. is when you're required to have that vest on. 6 p.m. is also sunset, so you'll want to have that torch handy anyways. All right, let's go to Kali.